Good morning, everyone. This is Standard 6, uh, Chapter 14 Water, and this is video number 1. Dear, we are going to discuss the new that is chapter number 14 Water. Okay, we know that the water is very essential for the human body. Okay, existence of life on earth is possible due to its natural in resources. Any components of the earth or the environment which can be utilized by the human being to fulfill their needs is known as natural resource. Okay, a natural resource can be classified into exhaustible natural resource and inexhaustible natural resource. That is, first one is inexhaustible natural resource. The resources which are available in large quantity and are not going to end in the near future are called inexhaustible natural resource. This includes air, sunlight, etc. And exhaustible natural resource, the resources which are present in a limited quantity and can be finished if they are used in an uncontrolled manner. Okay, so the exhaustible natural resource which can be replenished within a reasonable time are called renewable natural resource. Example: soil, forest, and underwater. Okay, exhaustible natural resource which cannot be replenished within a reasonable time are called the non-reasonable natural resource. Example: fossil fuel like petroleum and coal. Okay, we are going to discuss the changes of states. Now, changes of states or states of water. The nature of water exists in three states. That is liquid, gas, and in solid also. Okay, solid, ice, liquid water, gas, steam, or water vapor. Okay, three states of water are interchangeable, means they can convert solid into liquid, liquid into gas. Okay, so when ice is heated, it melts and changes into water. When water is cooled too much, it freezes and changes into ice. Okay, when water is heated, it evaporates and changes into water vapor. Okay, when water vapor is cooled, it condenses and changes into liquid water. So it is a change of states taking place. Now we will see the important points that water is made up of tiny molecules of hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, each one is so small that you cannot see it even with the most powerful microscope. Okay, pure water has no color, no taste, and does not smell of anything. Okay, you can see the molecular geometry of water. Okay, this is the molecular geometry of water, H2O. Okay, and two atoms of hydrogen and one atoms of oxygen, when combines together, okay, they forms water. Okay, H2O we say it. You can see the shape of water. Okay, how it is written. This is the lone pair. Okay, and this is also the lone pair, and this is the hydrogen is and oxygen is connected. Okay, here also the shape is that two atoms of hydrogen and one atoms of oxygen, when combines together they form a water molecule, means H2O. Now we are moving towards the water, mean availability of water. Okay, you can see here all waters are available in that. First of all, I want to say that when our earth is called watery planet. or blue planet. Okay, because it is covered, most part of the earth is covered with the water, therefore our earth is also called watery planet. And almost 97.5, okay, here it is not written 0.5, 97 written means 97.5% of the water available on the earth's surface is contained in the sea and ocean. Here you can see, okay, 97%, this part from here to here it is found 97.5%. And now the remaining 2.5, here it is written 3 but remaining 2.5, a major percent, okay, portion 1.7%, okay, is found in the frozen form as a ice cap on the top of the mountains and in glaciers. Okay, and what is available for us, what is available for us means, for available for us is 0.08%. Fresh water is available as a river water, lake water and groundwater, and is fit for use for human beings. Okay, now we are moving towards the uses of water. Okay, water has many uses. Okay, first of all, water is essential for the existence of life. Okay, you can see here nearly 2 by 3 of the earth is covered with the ocean or sea. Okay, and we will discuss the importance also. First we can see that uses of water. Water is essential for the existence of life. Water is used for the drinking purposes, brushing, okay, washing clothes, utensils, vehicles, cleaning plates, floors, producing electricity, hydropower electricity, in agricultural, in gardening, and used in industries. Okay, these were uses of water. And you know that the water is used in the radiator of a vehicles, okay, for cars, buses and trucks to keep their engine cool. Okay, and water is essential requirement for the growth and development of plant. And most important use is the water provides a medium for recreational sports such as swimming, boating and water skating. Okay, and water is used for generating electricity in the hydroelectric power plants. Okay, now we will move towards the importance of water for living organism. Okay, water is essential for every living things. Okay, it plays an important role in a large number of life processes. About 70% of our body weight is water. Okay, we will see one by one. First, water is a good solvent. Okay, the nutrients, water is a good solvent. Okay, can see this. Okay, what the nutrient and the salt present in our food get dissolved in the water, so that our body is able to absorb them easily. Okay, next, it dissolves the waste material of the body which is expelled from the body as a urine. Okay, as a urine. Okay, the waste material is thrown out of our body. Okay, now third one is water regulates the temperature of the body. Okay, by the process of sweating. In the hot summers, water evaporates from the surface of our body by taking away heat and cools for our body. Okay, now next one for the germination. Water helps in the germination of seeds and growth of plant. It next one you will see that it helps in the preparation of food by plants through the process of photosynthesis. Okay, now water also acts as a medium for transport of minerals and other nutrients from one part of to another part of the plant, okay, from the root to leaf and the other parts of the plant, okay. And next one, that it's a whole collected way the importance of water, okay. Now you can see the water forms the saliva, help in digestion. It mucous membrane moist. It keep the mucous membrane moist. Okay, and regulates body temperature. All the points given here. It lubricate the joints. So this all was the importance of water. Okay, and we will discuss the sources of water in the other videos. Thank you very much.